What's going on, guys? We are back for our first 2-up review on this, the GS1300. Oh, my lovely Zoe across the road. She looks like a lollipop lady, ready to help the kids cross the road. As always, it's starting to rain. We love the UK.
Oh.
I find that very rude, you saying that to me.
Oh, no, I don't like the front.
So, I don't know if his looks the same as ours.
I won't tell him I don't like it.
See, I like it as a road tourer. I am a professional.
How long has it been since you've been on a path? Do you even know how to ride?
Is this an auto?
Right, let me just turn on my heated seat now because that is going to be needed.
Zoe is grateful that there's a heated seat back there. And this is the first 2-up review that I'm hoping her audio is working. Go on, you got it.
Oh, it's not very easy when I've got a camera. I'm getting on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm on. Oh, we haven't got your bloody handles. Fuck me.
So because Zoe's got her audio in and on, it's probably working for her, and sod's law, mine will not. My GoPro's already decided to throw up a battery fail this morning before I even got on the bike. GoPro will be disappearing very soon.
Did you just kick my foot?
That's my calf. Honestly, guys, I feel like I've not been out on a bike in forever. Which lane do you want, Coxie? Guys, if you are interested in my full review on the GS1300, I've already done that. Check out the top right hand side. I'm just shutting up because that is the indicator with the running light.
Oh. Hard to see.
Agreed. It is hard to see. So yeah, going back, sorry, full review already done, top right hand corner, check it out. This is purely a 2-up video. It's not going to be very long. We've only got the bike for a short period of time, and it's just my thoughts as a rider with a pillion, and then Zoe's going to do her thoughts as a pillion with a rider. This, I believe, is the standard suspension. It is not the ride height adjusting suspension. It does feel quite low with Zoe on it.
Dick!
What's up, my love? As we come to expect and love, really, from the GS, it's comfortable to ride, it's easy to ride, nice big wide handlebars, so it means moving the bike around, it's just a doddle. Obviously this thing weighs a little bit less than the predecessor. Throttle at the minute, second gear, 20 miles an hour. It is nice and smooth. We are in dynamic as well. It's not very snatchy, which is exactly what we need, especially when we've got a pillion. So I don't like it when her helmet bangs the back of mine. Okay, so I've turned the heated seat onto 3. Not too sure if that's my heated seat or whether it's yours.
Perhaps yours needs to be activated for mine to be activated. We'll see. If I start, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yours needs to be on for mine to be on, I believe.
Got ya.
Which is unfortunate, really, because sometimes you don't really like a warm bum.
No.
I, however, do.
So is that a +1 for this bike for pillion riding?
Well, having a heated seat, I think, is always a good factor.
What about the grab handles? Because normally we have a love belt.
The love belt.
Normally we have love handle belts, which provides Zoe with some extra handles, which go onto myself instead of just using the grab handles. But we forgot that. So, what about the grab handles back there?
You know what?
What?
I can actually reach them. My bum. Now, my bum has either got smaller, or these are a little bit better positioned because I can reach them comfortably and I don't have to feed under my bottom.
Yeah, because that was a problem on, was it the RT or the RS?
Yeah, the RT, I couldn't actually reach them because my bum was on them. Whereas, I mean, admittedly, I'm holding a camera with one, which I mean, it's not ideal, but
maybe we should hold it out a bit so we can
in fact,
not get super close footage.
I can, in fact, grab the grab handles. How very convenient. So not only can I grab the grab handles, my bum is getting heated. It's not spilling over my safety feature of holding on. I don't have to hold on to you, even better.
Yeah.
Because you don't like it when we bump uglies. Yeah.
I would do indicating, safety, indicating now, and braking.
Take it, no one's behind us.
No, all safe.
Safety first.
So that's just a little test for the indicator and the brakes situated within, well, the brakes situated inside the indicators. Me personally, I don't like the idea. I like having a separate, alright, get around your corner, mate. I like having a separate brake light to the indicators. I know there's quite a few people that agree. Yeah, it might look good, but let's face it, it's on the bike at the rear, I can't see it. It's now down to a safety aspect. When
we were on the RT, lots of people said about being dynamic mode. Are we in dynamic mode?
We are in dynamic, because that one has fully electronic suspension.
Oh right, sorry, I'm with you.
Or adjustable electronic suspension.
We found it was quite bumpy, didn't we?
It was very pogo-y. I think we were in road at the time.
Quite soft, but that made it feel like we were on a ship more than anything.
Yeah, no, the suspension on this is actually set really nicely. There's no pogo in effect. It doesn't sink into any of the bumps. Yeah, you go over the bumps and you can feel them, but it's not aggressive, is it?
So I've not been on the 1250 very often on the back, but I have done it, haven't I? And I'd actually say, I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but this feels comfier. But I don't know what the difference is, if I'm completely honest.
Don't know.
These grab handles definitely easier to get. I'm not having to reach behind so much. Getting on and off, it's just I need a lift.
I'm 6'1", and I've got both feet flat on the floor either side. I'll check when Zoe jumps off to see if the suspension changes too much, but overall, like I said, it's easy to come to control the bike at the traffic lights, and also when she's getting on and off. Going a little bit faster. Okay, so obviously the GS has got plenty of power when you get on that throttle. For me, the quick shifter is still very, very clunky going up. It's kind of like the old tractor, just clunk, 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 clunk.
I can feel that.
Yeah, go on the Multistrada and that thing was buttery smooth. This it is not. So you definitely feel the body movement when you are shifting. And then back there, I think we got 60, 65. I come off the throttle and actually both of us lurched forward with the de-acceleration on this. So the engine braking was actually quite severe. It's one of them. We've done a kind of top tips for 2-up riding. One of them was about the rider being smoother with the accelerating and the braking, just being a little bit more mindful so you aren't on and off on your wrist action.
How are the vibrations for your seat?
Through the feet?
Through your seat.
Seat? I'm alright. I don't really notice any. Why, do you?
Yeah, I mean there's definitely a constant buzz going on.
But it's like with the 1250, I've got that constant kind of grumble and feedback through the pegs.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of like a 1250 thing. Like I've been on other 1250s and I felt the same. Feel this a little bit on this, nowhere near as much though on my 1250. For me, it's kind of as expected. This thing is an awesome touring bike, and it's just as easy being 2-up on this. Some bikes may be good at touring but don't necessarily like the 2-up side. Not this one. I like it.
So comfort on the pillion seat. You know what? It's quite plush. Oh. She says going over a bump. It's quite plush, and the heated seat is, if I'm honest, it's making it for me.
See, for me, the seat's too hot.
No.
Bum's too hot.
No, the heated seat is ideal.
No.
It's making this whole experience a lot more pleasurable given how grey it is and cold.
So I think yours is on too. I think you have control. Can you change the button?
Yes, I can, to 1 or 2. But it definitely wasn't working when you didn't have yours on at all.
Ah, so I can change my setting.
Yeah, without changing mine, I think.
But you think mine needs to be on for yours to be on? Unless
it took a very long time for it to kickstart.
I mean, well, now yours is hot. I'll turn mine off and see if yours gets cold. So the heated seat and heated grips is very nice. It's a nice added feature.
Does that come as standard?
Probably not, it's BMW.
I don't think you can say that on the video.
Bloody well can, they don't pay me. So I reckon heated grips are okay, but the seat, my 1250 doesn't have it. It could have, but the person didn't want to.
Cheapskate.
Tight bastard.
Tight bastard there.
Done me over, didn't he?
Yes. He purposefully kitted out his BMW thinking of you. He wanted a heated seat. He wanted heated grips. But did he? Did he do that for you? No.
Yeah, would I sell my 1250 for the 1300? Nah, still a no. Said this on my full review. Personally, I think the 1300 has been made for the new GS riders. For those that have got the 12 and the 1250s, I don't think it's made for us. Most of us are still happy with our 1250s, but we don't see such a big improvement with the 1300s that most people probably would not exchange theirs. It'd be interesting if you had a 12 or a 1250 and you have upgraded to the 1300, comment below. And on the flip side, if you're a new rider to the GS world and you went straight for the 1300, drop a comment.
So if you said to me that you were going on a mega trip and I wasn't allowed to ride with you, therefore if I wanted a car might be on the back, I would be content if you were riding this bike. Just from a pillion's perspective.
That's good to know. Some little bumps here. I
don't feel the need to grab hold of you too often, apart from when you do an aggressive... I knew you were fucking going to do that. I just knew it.
For the record, it could be shown. I think I went like 2 miles an hour quicker.
Yeah, well, it lurches. It proper jumps forward. I don't really like that.
Yeah, it's one of them. If you give it full beans on the throttle, it is... the power's aggressive. The torque is right there. Yeah,
right, snatches you.
Yeah.
The only thing I have found as a con on this bike is when you come to a standstill, your calves, maybe it's just because you've got hedged calves, honey, but my feet are rubbing up against them.
Yeah, I do feel your legs hitting my calves. I wonder though, because the engine and gearbox is slightly moved on this over the 1250. I wonder if it's because I'm used to hitting my shins on the 1250.
Ah, so it's your leg positioning.
I put my legs in a certain position to put my legs down.
I'm with you.
And in this, actually, you might not need to. So that could be a little bonus, getting this, if you were new to the GS
that's
touring
a very good
world.
point. Is this a GS?
This is a GS, yeah.
Yes. So have they got a 1300 GSA? So the other thing I'm noticing is, and a good thing, is I know you said I've compressed the suspension, which I just think is rude and downright untrue. I have a good visibility. I'm not just stuck behind your helmet. I can see over the top of you, which is unusual.
That is handy, because normally you're kind of forced to look either side of the rider.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't see the road, but I can, for instance, I can see that car in front of you.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, I am quite tall. So for a shorter rider, actually the pillion might have a better view as well. Yeah,
no, this is nice. I'm not having to reach around you to stop the feeling of nausea.
Yeah. End of the day, you want to both enjoy the journey and the ride.
Look. And the heated seat has remained on, so maybe I was
incorrect. Screen is still showing 2 for the rear, so the heated seat is on the right hand side, and then there's a number either side of that heated seat symbol. On the right hand side is the pillion and it says 2, and then for me I'll put mine on 1. Look, wait for that to go, and there you go. Now there's a 1, then the heated seat, and then a 2. So we can confirm, as the rider, you can take the heated seat off because my bum's getting too hot, and the pillion can have it on.
Yeah, maybe it was just taking a while to heat up.
Yeah,
but I can confirm now it is toasty.
Good.
I am warming up food for you.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't like the front.
Like I said, if I was new into the realm of getting a GS, I would just go for this. I wouldn't bother getting an older generation. But
how unusual.
Said that, obviously this being the first iteration of the 1300, there's always going to be teething problems. So maybe you want to give it a year or so.
Though?
Yeah, we'll see.
It's just the same fucking bike with a slightly bigger engine.
Exactly, and there's still faults coming out.
Like, how can there be teething problems?
Well, ask the people that have had one that have had faults with their bikes.
Has that been battery?
Well,
like, that lithium battery switch over? I mean,
going faster.
I think how much my dad struggles with the Tesla when it gets cold.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
my dad's got a Tesla.
Has he? I did not know.
One's got a 40-year-old Volvo. The brakes are still really nice and sharp on this, but they can be progressive as well. You don't have to, they're not lurchy, so you can brake nice and smoothly. Easy to handle at slow speeds.
I think any pillion experience is improved by a back box.
Yeah, so we've not actually tried a bike with a back box yet.
I actually think I'd be very, very comfortable on this, more so than whatever we rode before. I've got confused. The RT. It was the RT, not the RS.
It was.
Yes, more comfortable than the RT, and that surprises me because obviously the RT looks like you've got an armchair at the back.
Purely designed for touring as well, isn't it?
There's something about this position that makes me feel, well, that's less than ideal.
People not know there's another lane.
Part of his exhaust is hanging off.
Oh.
See, you keep hitting me.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. My calves, I was trying to walk the bike forward there and our legs were in the way. Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting a back box for the 1250. So it'll be interesting to see what you think of the 1250 with a back box on.
Yeah, agreed. The big difference is this feels like comfortable in a sense that I almost feel like I'm riding it. Obviously I'm not, but I'm holding myself like I potentially would if I was riding a bike, and that's quite a comfortable position. At a back box I'd be sandwiched nicely.
Sleeping.
Yes, I'd be like that video. I'd be off the bike in no time.
Almost falls off.
I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I imagine I could fall asleep with the heated seat as well.
We'll get those like kid straps where they strap them to the rider's back.
Oh yeah, you'd have to have some immense core strength to hold up my weight though.
Oh no. Steady.
Hey.
Hold up.
Oh, eating an ice cream. Fuck me. Eating, it's bloody freezing. Hey, they're living their best lives. I just hope it doesn't cost them anyone else's life because they're too busy licking their ice creams.
Well guys, you've listened to us ramble on a little bit about this GS 2-Up, but overall from a rider's perspective it's a great bike, and yeah, easy to do 2-Up. And I think from Zoe's roundup is that she'd be more than happy to do some long distance touring on this. So overall, if you fancy doing some 2-Up riding, come and check out this bike. Don't forget, Dick Lovett, BMW, Bristol. Come give them a shout. Tell them you've seen our video. We won't get anything for it. Well, there is nothing else to say. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Plenty more videos like this coming. Until next time, ride safe.
Oh, sorry.
Dear, you'll make a hot meal out of this.
Oh, you know what? That's not very easy to get on and off up.
Side note, now she's off, I've got both heels off the floor. So, quite a bit it goes down at the back.